In this lesson, you're going to learn about the replace and substitute functions in Microsoft Excel, and we are going to use the same workbook that we have been using along in our previous lesson, which is called Employees. And you're going to scroll to the section where the email address is written. Okay, so let's say this company is going to be taken with a new investor, and there's going to be changes with the new email address for each and every employee in this company. So we're going to name this new column new email. Then the new email is going to encapsulate after the @ symbol. We're going to replace the person's ID with the person's ID, then the @ symbol. So those are going to be the new email addresses. The ID of each employee is at column A. So Mrs. Wendy's ID is 1, Mrs. Mario De Silva is ID number 2. So we want to apply those new ID in each new email. So the first example, we're going to use the replace function in Microsoft Excel to achieve this. So we're going to do the replace function. Right click, then clear contents, equal sign, replace. So we're going to replace, open brackets, the alt text which is M2, the alt text which is Q2, comma, and we are going to find, open brackets, we are going to find, open quotation marks, where in that text is written the @ symbol, close the quotation marks, comma, within M2 again, within Q2, close the bracket, comma, number of new characters, we don't want to add new characters, so we're going to write 0, comma, and the ID is going to come from, the new text is going to come from here. So we need to scroll up here and select this one, which is A1, then you close the bracket. So we're going to replace our reference email address. We're going to find wherever there is an occurrence of the @ symbol, and within the same reference, we're going to replace with 0. Then we're going to put the new character A2. So once you press the enter key, this is going to be the new email address. If you replicate the email address downwards, you can clearly see that the new email addresses before the @ symbol is replaced with each person's new ID number. For De Silva is silva2 at DWP, for AG is AG3 at ibm.co.uk, and etc. So that is how to use the replace function in Microsoft Excel to replace old figures with new figures. So let's insert a new column to see how we can utilize the same replacement, but now using the substitute function in Microsoft Excel. So we're going to call this column new email 2, and this is how, if you're going to use the substitute instead of the replace function, this is how we're going to write the formula. We're going to write the equal sign, substitute, open brackets, then the reference is going to be Q2, comma, and you're going to replace the @ symbol, open quotation marks, the @ symbol, close the quotation marks, then we're going to replace with, scroll here, with A1. So let's go back and see what the error is. Substitute, the reference, Q2 comma A1, which is going to be the new reference. Put the ampersand symbol, which is the dollar sign. Put quotation marks, that symbol again, close the quotation marks, then close the bracket, then press enter. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Okay, so let's try and write the formula once again. Okay. Let's right click over here. So let's write the formula again. Substitute, open brackets, this is going to be the reference, comma, open quotation marks, the @ symbol, close the quotation marks. It's going to be A1 because that's where we're going to get the ID. So before A1 we need to put after closing the quotation marks we need to put a comma, which is going to be, after that we're going to replace with A1, put the ampersand symbol, which is like that, open quotation marks, place with the @ symbol, then close quotation marks, then close the bracket, then press enter. So doing it like this and doing it with the replace function is still the same. We're going to achieve the same, but let's scroll it down. Still going to achieve the same thing. Okay. So here you need to check. For example, here we did an error. Instead of A1, this is A2. Here it's supposed to be A2, not A1. So you replace A1 with A2 and press the enter key. Then let's replicate the formula downwards. And that is how you use the replace and the substitute functions within Microsoft Excel for text manipulation. Kindly rewatch the video again, because I know this is quite a lot for you to handle, but if you practice one or two times, I'm very sure that you're going to get it. I'll see you in the next lesson.